Okay, I published a video on this before, and apparently y'all ignored it. I mean, I know a lot of you have gotten my YouTube videos address, and you were given the opportunity to be informed and to understand what was going on with COVID and the mask mandate. I told you that originally COVID started in China. It didn't start in a lab. It didn't start with experimentation on animals. It didn't start with experimentation on prisoners. It didn't start with a disease that China was trying to heal or trying to cure. It didn't start out with that. It started with some of the Chinese population demonstrating against the communist Chinese government because they don't have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, which is otherwise, the right to associate with who you want to, go to church, go to concerts. They have to be approved government concerts if you're going to go to them. And parades approved by the by the government of Chinese. Okay. They don't have the right to redress of grievances as we do. They don't have a Fourth Amendment, which in the United States keeps the police and the government from getting into our business, whether it's internet, whether it's papers on our person, whether it's papers in our house, and whether it's papers in our car. And over the years, that has been violated. My personal stuff has been violated since about 2001. Now, there were at least 4 different occasions in which papers on my bicycle that I was riding, somebody had opened it up and just flipped through all of the stuff in there. That's a violation of my rights. Okay? It was my property. Yeah, sure, I had it locked up and it was by itself, but they still shouldn't have been opening up my bag and looking through it. It was none of their business. Okay, so that's a definite violation. Also, police have gotten into my car. They have unlocked the car and opened the car and searched it without a warrant. That is a violation of my Fourth Amendment rights. And it's also a violation of Miranda rights. They can't do that. But some police think that because they are the law, they can do it. All right? They're not the law. They uphold the law. There's a difference. Those things are happening. And now you have a mask mandate, which was originally a suggestion by the CDC to mask so that we could, quote unquote, stop the spread of this COVID. All right. Where the mask mandate came from is China trying to find out who these protesters are and trying to get them to come to a communist Chinese sponsored hospital to get treatment so that once they were identified, they could deal with them at that time as protesters.